Okay, now it's time to add the text to our flyer. Obviously, the text here is just part of the template. We're going to change all of this. So we need to think about what text we want to include. We want to include text that says what we are selling. So we need text that says, 3D printed keychains or whatever you think will appeal to your audience. We need text that says how much it costs. So whatever your dollar amount is from your pricing activity. And we need to let people know where they can buy it. So those are the three things. What, how much, and where. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. The most important thing that I think my audience wants to know is what I'm selling. So I'm going to take this big heading here and I'm going to change this where it says spring sale. I'm going to change this to 3D printed bag tag. Now, obviously, this is way too big. So, especially because we're going to be adding a picture in later. So I'm going to highlight this text and I'm just going to drop the size down a little bit. Yeah, let's get that into 2 lines. That looks pretty good. Okay, so 3D printed bag tags. Now we'll worry about arrangement later once we get the photo in, but for now, that's what we want. So 3D printed bag tags. Now, okay, where it says shop now, I'm going to change this to say available at the school store during lunch. Now, you can decide what is right for you in your situation, but that's what I'm going to say for now, okay? And then we definitely need to include how much it's going to cost. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to change this text, and I'm going to say $3. Maybe we can even just say only $3. Okay, so now we can decide is this the right styling. Now, probably I want this a little bit bigger, so I'm going to try and bolding this and increase this. Now, your fonts, everything's going to be totally different depending on what template you chose. So just, this is just an example, okay? We can obviously change the font. We can go here and we can find something we like more, but we could say, oh, that doesn't look quite right. We could, really just kind of sort through, right? Find anything, again, anything with a crown you'll have to pay for. So just choose something that looks good. Only $3. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Okay. And then the last thing that we can do is we can look at a text effects. So if we click on a piece of text, we can also go to effects and we can choose, do we want to have a drop shadow behind it, right? Makes it kind of pop up off the page. This kind of shadow, you can change the settings. You could also do something like that. You could do, lots of different options here. So play around with the effects. Obviously, your text is up to you. Arrangement, styling, everything's up to you. This is just an example. All right, thanks for watching.